Alright guys, so I've made 34% on my Revolut portfolio this year. Now that's around 3 times what the S&P 500 would usually return, which this year returned 13%. So 13% versus 34%. Continue watching this video, I'll show you my portfolio, I'll show you exactly how I've done it. Today I get to finally show you guys my Revolut portfolio. All of the data, everything that I've been trading, my biggest losers, my biggest winners, everything that I've done on Revolut, I get to show that to you because Revolut have updated their app and they have now got these analytics built in, which is really, really cool, something that I've been waiting for a long time. And it's here. Hey again guys, I'm Bret Clay and today I'm going to be looking at the improved trading analytics within the Revolut trading app. I'm going to be looking at the pros and cons. Well, not the pros and cons, but the benefits and the risks of using apps like this, not just Revolut, but also similar apps that do the same thing. And I'm going to be showing you my entire portfolio within the app to show you exactly where I stand as of today. Just quickly though, and I've mentioned in some of my other videos, that I've recently started to transition all of my funds from Revolut into another account called Trading212. This is another app, another platform entirely. It's called Trading212. I just want to let you guys know that I'm starting to move over to that platform because they offer things that Revolut don't. Trading212 is a European trading platform. It allows you to trade European stocks on the London Stock Exchange, as well as US stocks, which is pretty cool and really interesting for me, being based in London. So Trading212 for anyone around Europe and specifically in London in the UK, check it out. And if you set up an account with these guys through the link down in my description, you'll get 1 free stock worth up to £100. And that's pretty cool. Check out the free stock that I recently got worth £76. It was a Starbucks stock, which is really cool because I recently actually increased my position with Starbucks just a day, I think, a day or two before getting this free stock within the Trading212 app. So really stoked about that. Go check it out. If you're interested in me making a video dedicated to Trading212 showing you the interface and all the analytics within the app, then let me know by writing "make it" down in the comments. Also guys, please subscribe if you're not already, smash that like button, drop a comment down below. It's literally free to do, so why not? Alright, so let's jump onto the app, let's jump into my portfolio and get started. If you're not already a Revolut user, at this point you might want to download the app and then open it up on your phone and follow along, because I always find it so much easier to learn when I follow someone and I can learn by example rather than watching a video and trying to remember it and then at a later date picking up my phone and trying to do whatever I've watched. So yeah, consider doing that if you want to follow along. Okay, so I'm in the Revolut app here now, and as you can see, these are all of my investments within the wealth section, the trading section of the app. And first we'll look at the stocks and later we'll have a look at crypto, but let's go through the stocks first. As you can see, these are all of my investments: AT&T, AbbVie, Adobe, Alphabet, which is Google, Amazon. I'm not going to go through every single one, but I'll just scroll down here and let you see what I'm currently holding, all of my current positions. Berkshire, one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm just going to scroll down here and let you see what I'm currently holding. And in a minute, we'll jump up and have a look at the analytics. We can just jump down to our transactions here. So as you can see, if we have a look through my transactions, you can see that I've recently bought $300 of Amazon, $300 of Apple. But yeah, let's keep scrolling through. You can see that the dividend's been paid there. The dividend's been paid in December. The custody fee. Basically, the transaction section down here will just show you all of the trades that you've made, all of the tax that you've paid, all of the dividends that you've been paid. You know, all of that information is going to be here. Really nice and easy to keep track of everything in one place, which is something I didn't have when I made my first video on this app. Right, now if we scroll up to the top and check out, you click on the blue section there, this actually throws you into the new analytics section of the app where you can see all your performances. So if we click on the performance here, as it says, see your portfolio's percentage and rate of return. So as you can see, I started this account back in April, the 24th, 27th of April, something like that, 2020. And since then, I've made 35%. So as you can see, the title of this video, I made 35% on Revolut, and there it is. It's quite a steady increase throughout the year. But yeah, and then if you click on the little coin icon up there, you can choose to look at your loss and profit throughout the year, or you can choose the duration. So I can choose 1 year, 6 months, 1 month. So in the last month, I've made $593. In the last 6 months, $3,500. And in the last year, even though because I only started in April, I've made $5,000. So this is just really cool and something that excited me because I'd never been able to see this data within the app before. I used to track it on an Excel sheet, which was a bit of a pain in the ass, and now it's all here and it's really nice to see. As well though, I just want to show you guys, if we scroll down here, you've now got all of your contributions towards that profit. So all of my contributions that I've made towards making £5,000 are all listed down here. You can look at the individual stocks and the sectors as well. First, let's look at the individual stocks. The most money I've made is off Fiverr. I've made $640 off of Fiverr so far this year, which is a 145% increase on my position when I first bought the stock. Alphabet, Apple, Zoom, Facebook, and Booking.com are my other big contributors to my profits as well. I don't think I've made any losses actually. Let's scroll down and have a look. Okay. Yeah, I've made a couple of losses. As you can see there, my biggest loss, $14 on AT&T. I think that's because of my current position with them now. I'm not going to sell at a loss. I believe in the company, so I'm not going to do that. But as I currently hold that stock, I'm making a loss. Now, if we scroll back up, okay, let's look at the sectors. So these are the sectors that have mostly contributed towards my profit this year. And as you can see, technology up there, by far the leading one for me, $2,000 profit on technology. Other, 1,000, if we can click on that. Okay, so they're categorized Booking.com and Fiverr under other. A few different other stocks there as well. I don't know why they've done that, but anyway. Consumer directory, and as you can see, all of the different sectors down there that I've been investing in this year to diversify my portfolio and bring me the returns that I've got. So yeah, that's that. Now let's jump back out, have a look at my crypto. So if we click on crypto, and something that's quite cool and that I've been doing with crypto recently is I've set up some recurring buys. Crypto is not something, specifically Bitcoin, which is the only one I'm investing in, not something that I know a tremendous amount about, but it's something that I'm getting more and more into these days. So it's something that I'm sort of dabbling in. And as you can see, I've set up a £10 a week recurring buy into crypto, which isn't a lot, and it just gives me sort of exposure to that market, which is something that I want to learn more about. So I've currently got a £1,590 position with crypto. I've invested about £1,000, so I'm at £590 on my £1,000 that I put in, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to talk too much about Bitcoin today, other than that I have it, I've set up a recurring buy for it. Maybe that's a video for the future when I'm sort of more into it. Now, I just want to touch on the fact that lately there's been some bad press going around about apps like this, specifically one called Robinhood in the US, which I believe is only for US citizens. As far as I'm aware, Revolut and Trading212 have not been accused of any of the foul play that Robinhood have. But yeah, let's take a look at why people are losing so much money on apps like this. Now, these apps have changed the game. They've changed the investing landscape, because prior to being able to trade for free on your phone, you used to have to pay up to £10 for a single trade. Trust me, I used to do it and it sucked. So the fact that you can now trade for free on these apps like Revolut and Trading212, and specifically on Revolut and Trading212, you can trade in fractional shares, which means that you can invest in big companies like Apple for as little as £1, which is really cool. And the fact that you can wake up in the morning, roll over, grab your phone and start trading for free from your phone is just crazy. Also, the interface of most of these apps are very clean and easy to use. They're very familiar to us because they're so similar to a lot of other apps out there. And this makes trading seem very simple and very easy to understand when you sign up to these apps, especially because the research options within these apps are limited. And that's something that I've always said that Revolut especially needs to improve on. But because they don't have this, and because of the sleek, simple design, it almost makes trading seem like a game for people who pick up, download these apps and get started. And this is where it becomes really risky, because of course it isn't a game, we're talking about real money. Unless there are some apps, and actually Trading212, if you sign up through the link down in my description, they have a practice account. So you can set up a practice account with them, you can start investing with fake money or virtual money that they put into your account, and you can just start investing, see how you do, start building a portfolio, and then when you're ready, you can start putting your actual money into it, which is pretty cool, but obviously a lot of these apps don't even offer that. Now, gamifying trading is not allowed, and that's why Robinhood in the US has been sued for millions and millions of dollars, because they're basically setting up these accounts, these apps, they're targeting young, inexperienced investors with flashy gimmicks. Not allowed, and that's something that obviously draws people in a negative way. Now I'm going to jump back into my phone and I'll show you what I mean here. One of the stripped back options available is if you click up here, not on my favorites, but if you click to invest there, you'll see that the first thing that comes up is popular this week. So stocks that are popular this week. I'm not sure exactly how Revolut rank these and get these on here, but Revolut obviously could influence whatever stocks go on here quite hugely. And then when people sign up, they have little experience, they don't really know what they're doing, but they're excited and they don't want to miss out, they want to get involved. They'll open that, they'll click on invest and they'll see popular this week. And then they'll think that if they're popular this week, if they're big stocks, and if everyone else is doing it, it must be safe, right? Now, on Revolut, there's still no option to buy ETFs, to buy index funds. And that's the other reason, one of the main reasons that I've started using Trading212, because they have a great option of ETFs of index funds. And I also hold some ETFs on my Vanguard account. Vanguard, if you're not aware of it, go and check it out. It's a great investment tool, a great place to maybe set up an ISA if you're from the UK and start investing. But basically, because I'm from the UK and the Vanguard account I have is based in the UK, you can't buy any ETF. You can only buy the ETFs that they offer you. For example, Vanguard UK, the UK section of Vanguard, and they do offer an S&P 500 tracker, an S&P 500 index that you can invest in, but it's different from the one that you can invest in the US. In the UK, it's called the VUSA, and in the US, it's called the VOO. Now, they're both doing the same thing, right? They're both tracking the S&P 500, which are the 500 biggest companies in the United States. So you'd expect that if they're both doing the same thing, they're both run by the same company in Vanguard, they both perform exactly the same. But they actually don't. And here's a comparison between the VUSA and the VOO. And as you can see, the benefits of then using an app like Trading 212 give you the option to invest in some of these US ETFs, which Revolut don't, and also Vanguard don't. So Trading 212, great app. And as I've said throughout this video, go check it out, guys. I got a link down in my description. If you sign up today, you get a free stock worth up to 100 quid. All right, guys, so those are my thoughts on apps like these, apps like Revolut, which I've been using quite a lot this year. I've showed you what I think is good, what I think is potentially risky about these apps, and where they could be leading people astray. I've shown you my portfolio, which I hope you appreciate, and I've really enjoyed sharing this with you guys and showing you how I've made my 34% profit this year, how I've made my $5,000. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and if you did, give it a like, drop something down in the comments. Let's start a conversation. I love chatting with you guys, and yeah, I'll see you next time.